somebody is feeling much better. This is just a kind of a, I don't know, mishmash video. I haven't really had it in me. I've recorded some stuff, and I got pretty defeated by the insulation. So I just like mothballed the shop, or like the sea can up, and I'm just gonna go out and have a look here now. But it's supposed to be getting above zero, so I got to get some tarps down to cover all, everything, because it's just gonna start raining in there. And I got to figure out how I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna put the videos that I recorded before Christmas, and then, or bits of them, whatever I feel is relevant. And then I'm gonna there's part of the video where I got Jerry to record while I was driving through the village I grew up in. Can't call it a town, but just because I hadn't been there since my mom died, and so we just kind of went through, and everything's just getting built up around there. I guess it's like everywhere else, but except for out here, like it's never getting built up here, which is why I love it. Well, I'm not much for science. I mean, I like science. I'm just not very good at it because this is actually getting worse. It's getting wetter. So I guess maybe what I'm gonna have to do is, although it could be just because of the snow on the roof all melting off, but I'm going to have to maybe wipe like a 4-foot section down, completely dry it, and then once it's warm, get the like a little bit of the adhesive, put up a few dollops, and then stick the foam up there. I don't want to try sticking it up there when it's cold or anything. I want it to be completely dry and warm. So I guess I'm not going to be getting any insulating done today, but that's all right because I sure have lots of other stuff to do. I've got my fire going out there, and just trying to burn up the last of the piano wood. I've got all of the brass off of that one and all the screws out and everything, so I think it's just wood and maybe some of those little tiny finishing nails under the paint. But she's roaring now. But I was like gonna do a little bit of snow shoveling. I don't know why I left the snow shovel way over there where I have to walk through the snow to get it. Anyhow, here I go. Well, I give up. I don't know what to do here. So I got my styrofoam cut. Like, this is just crazy. The drops are falling. So the warmer I get it in here, the more condensation there is, which I guess makes sense in a way, but I just figured if I get it warm enough, it'll dry it out. So I took the tiger torch, I took my, I don't know where, right here. That's just drenched, and that's just from cleaning 4 feet off and just wiping it down and getting it all dry. And then trying to get this up is proving that I'm gonna need to be shaving something. I can get it mostly up, but it's kind of a 2-person job. I can't see both sides. I can't shim anything. So I'm done. I guess I'm gonna have to pull that down, but like everything in here is getting wet. Water's just dripping everywhere. Like, so I'm just gonna open the door, let it all freeze, and then maybe I can come in and scrape all the frozen droplets off. I don't know. All I know is it's defeated me for right now. I was thinking if I could just get the ceiling done and get that insulated, then the walls will be a lot easier, but yeah, nothing's gonna be easy. I don't know. I'm just, I guess, disheartened. I'm pretty poor at managing anything, so I don't know why I thought this was gonna work. Every piece for the roof was gonna have to have this much cut off of it. So that's already a pain, not because of the cutting. Oh, I see what's probably catching. That didn't cut cleanly. But yeah, I thought it was all gonna fit in there because it's 4x8, but it's not 8 feet wide though at the top. It's 8 feet wide, I think, at these outside ribs. So yeah, I guess I'm just gonna have to insulate this thing properly, and it'll be insulated. Then when I do add the other wall on over here, I can just take the insulation off that wall and I don't know, whatever, put them together, or maybe I'll just leave it in and the other side will be cold storage. I don't know, but right now I'm just gonna go in and maybe have a hot buttered scotch. Night. Well, it's 7:30 and we're on our way to Dawson Creek to get River's leg checked. This is his final checkup, his 2-month one. Anyways, I'll flip this around and then you can see what it's like. It is -22. Oh, it is 8:12 now. We just passed Ground Birch, so we'll make her before 9. But yeah, these roads are not great. I am glad that we left quite a bit early, because we're in Dawson now. We've got 20 minutes to get to the vet clinic, and at this rate, it's 20 minutes away. We're just getting up into the 40s now, but anyways, these roads have been absolutely horrendous. So one roll over in the ditch. Yeah, I was gonna leave at 7, and I thought, oh, I better leave at 6:30, just because I wanted to stop and get a coffee. And man, it's lucky I did. This is just crazy. The joys. Oh yeah, I wanted to just say that, so that there's a bit of frost on the windshield, and that's because in preparation for parking, a probably silly thing I do is turn off all the heat in the vehicle so that the windshield gets nice and cold. Then when the snow lands on it while it's parked, it doesn't just stick and turn to ice. Sure, it's a little bit uncomfortable, but it's just something I do. So this is why I let my windshield freeze before parking. Then when although now it's it's got frost, but anyways, at least it wasn't a bunch of ice on there. That frost will melt off in no time. Hi. So they're gonna call later after a good view of the x-ray, but they said everything at first glance looks excellent. And she got a nail trim because she's a bit crazy. I know this because I was in the other room and I kept hearing them say, come on, come here, crazy. Look at those eyes, you can tell. So this is our drive home. It's 10 a.m. Chetwynd, get my flu and COVID shot for my trip home. I haven't had a COVID shot in a few years now, and I haven't had a flu shot in a few years either. So I got this truck ahead, but I don't dare pass. Had quite a few people passing me to try and get by him, but it's not so bad out here. But back towards town, you couldn't see a thing. There was so much snow on the road, it was just blowing, and I'm not taking the chance of passing. I can't see what's up there. So I've noticed that he's been getting sadder and sadder, and he's kind of resigned himself to the fact that he's not a get to go outside and play boy anymore. He gets to go out in our yard, or he gets to go out on a leash. Oh, excuse me, with his mom for his walk, but he doesn't get to play anymore. So this will be the first time that he has played outside, like just as a free boy. So then she's given up too, because she doesn't get as much playtime when he's not feeling well. Anyways, we'll get pulled up here at Sundance Lake and see how it goes. Okay, we've got our signal on. What? See, they know the places that they get to stop at. This is looking pretty snowy in here. What do you see? Oh, bud. Oh, that's slippery, eh? We gotta back up. We don't want to get buried in here, do we? No. Back. Okay, only Banks. No. Wait, Banks, come here. You gotta get your... Hey, Banks. What? No, you're staying in here. You stay in. Only Banks gets to go play. No. You gotta stay here. What? You have to stay in here, bud. I'm sorry. If you want to get out and play. Okay, you can get out and play. Oh. No leash, but... Oh, yeah, and just immediate attack. Come on, you two. Let's go in here. Come on, bud. There we go. Oh, the joy. He doesn't even care that it's cold. Bud, you ready to go? You want to go back in the car? Oh, this is fun. I get a little bit emotional when you know, all the times complaining about like all the money these operations cost, and you know, then you see, you know, how much pain-free fun he's having. He's just taking a little too many liberties here. That's right. She is a strict disciplinarian. Oh, he hasn't had a snow bath in so long. Oh, that's so good, isn't it, bud? So good. He is our snow dog. She doesn't mind snow, but he just absolutely loves snow. I think that those pins give him a little bit, or like the plates. He's got titanium plates in his legs, and I think the cold bothers them after a little bit, especially with the one shaved leg. I think because the titanium's so close to the skin. Oh, so much fun. Does that make you happy? Are you happy? Oh, good, bud. Yeah, this is definitely all worth it. Oh, what you doing? I'll let that freeze up a bit and then kick it in the woods. You playing all out in the woods and you couldn't have done that there. Yeah, it's deep. You gonna have another snow bath and then we'll go? Hey? Yeah, your leg's getting cold, eh? She's pretty happy to have her pal back. Hi. Hi. Okay. Oh. All right, dogs. Will we go get in the car? Come on. Maybe I'll clean the lights off. Yeah, you can do recording.
Are you already recording?
Yes.
Okay, you have to edit that.
Let's see if anybody's living in Mom's house. Yep. That's where I grew up. It seemed like the houses were further apart when we were kids. Somebody was living in the old fire hall. Looks like maybe they still are. Yep. No, it's crazy.
Yeah. There's a store. Was it always a beer store?
No.
Oh, that's new.
Now that they've allowed all the beer storing around here. But the locals will be so happy they don't have to go to Roseneath anymore.
Yeah. What's that? Township of...
That's a...
Wow, that's really fancy.
There's our old Harwood Hall.
There's somebody on the porch there. It's the old Harwood Hall here. Oh, we're missing this, though.
This is Sandy
Holy.
Shortcocks.
Wow.
That's crazy.
And there's the Harwood Hall.
Yep.
Oh,
That's
somebody getting some water.
All youngs.
Will we go down to the water here?
Yes, we will
Just
go to
drive
the water.
through to see the glory that is down
That's the old post office, but not anymore.
in the olden days.
Leo probably died a long time ago.
Yeah, maybe.
Look at all the new cottages. They're redoing all these cottages. Wow.
Oh, they really are.
Yeah, these are
Quite nice. Be able to rent them for a pretty penny.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh
See,
hell
these are
yeah.
the old cottages there.
Yeah. Pretty old.
Harwood Dock.
The old Harwood Dock down here. Spent a lot of time down here with your mom, I imagine.
Oh yeah. And getting away from my mom.
Lake?
Yeah, it just seemed so much bigger when we were kids.
Yeah.
This beach, that's where I learned to swim.
Yeah?
This is where I really learned to swim when the swimming instructor threw me off of the pier.
They don't do that anymore.
No.
They poo-poo that now.
They've realized how
That's quite traumatic on the children. I bet you this gets crazy busy down here in the summertime. It's not a big space.
Was. Yeah. It used to be like this all used to be Leo Blastora's. He'd had like a boat rental and bait shop and everything there. But it's all
Quite
gone
lovely
now.
down here.
Yeah, lots of times I do miss this, but
Yeah. It's pretty nice out here.
yeah.
Nice little village.
Yeah.
Like everything is right on top of each other out here, though.
I know it's insane.
It is. Tell me more about it.
And especially when you're looking for like lake view. Because now they charge you like a tax for being able to see the lake from your house.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But I guess that's the way things go now.
Yeah.
That was the Martin's house right there.
Which one?
That one that we just went by on the right.
Oh.
Yeah, it seemed so big when I was a kid, but it's not big anymore. This is the church that I used to. They never locked the door, and I used to go in there and play the organ at night. Yeah. And there was another time. I guess the statute of limitations is probably over, but
I think a crime is about to be confessed to here.
The bells, like there was a bell tower there, but there was no working bell in it, and what they had was speakers up there, and they had a cassette of bells ringing, and so before church they would come and hit play on the cassette. So we switched the cassette to Hell's Bells.
You cheeky monkey.
It didn't take them long to realize that something had been amiss there.
Some sort of shenanigans.
And this is at the other corner of Harwood.
Harwood is not too big.
That my grandparents' cottage used to be right here,
Yeah.
and now everything is gone and completely grown over. And then this was so all of this property was my grandparents. This was, I think, Uncle Keith's lot, and this was Aunt Brenda's lot in here, and then this is the house that I grew up in.
Oh, really?
That's the house I was born in.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. So close to the store, too.
I don't know who owns the Harwood Automotive. Looks like they don't have gas stations anymore. Or a gas station. They used to, though. Used to be the only gas station in town. That was my very first school.
I thought that was like a bar and grill.
It was, but it was my very first school. That was the 2-room Harwood school that I went to.
I see.
For the first part of kindergarten. Then they closed it down.
That lady must have knew we were photographing, so she's...
Those 2 trees, there used to be 3 trees, and we went and cut the top off of one for Christmas tree, and then that was when Mrs. Drope told us how disappointed she was, because they were all trees that her children had planted when they were kids.
Oh, that's sad.
And we had asked her if we could cut down a Christmas tree in her property, which all of that was her property. She thought we meant down at the creek or something. And we just went and topped off of a beautiful blue spruce tree and took it home, and we were like so proud. And then next thing you know, the phone was ringing. It was Mrs. Drope, like, the boys asked if they could cut a Christmas tree on the property, and that wasn't what I meant. She was all right about it.
It's too late now.
Yeah, like
what's done is done.
We gave her I think we gave her $25 or something.
Well, that's enough for our pain and suffering.
Those dogs. So this is Grandma Bird's house.
Right here.
And spent many, many days there. And this is the fish culture. So that's where the hatchery there. It's where they hatch all the fish that they put in our creeks.
Wow.
And that's it for Harwood. That used to be the creamery back in there, but it's all long gone.
There's nothing there now.
There's a big pond there that was full of fish. We weren't allowed to fish in, but sometimes did.
Because rules be damned.
Yeah, that's it.
And that is the story of Harwood.
That is where I should be scrapping. I should have learned my scrapping there, but I didn't.
Do you want to say something important to wrap this thing up? Some closing thoughts?
No, like I had this plan where I was going to walk through Harwood, but then I'm just like, Like, I loved growing up there, but it's not the same anymore. It's not, like, I guess it was always so cramped together, but now it just seems even more so. like a puppy again. No, that makes my heart pretty happy. Quit eating deer poops. Dogs. So, Royce kindly cleaned up my driveway before, and this is all pretty powdery stuff. See if I can get the snowblower going tomorrow. I don't have time today, but I gotta have a look in here. Oh man. Alright, so I don't think I have any. Yeah, that's frosted. Yeah, I just left it like this, I don't know, 3 weeks or so ago. I'm not putting any more heat on in here though until I get this all sorted out. I think I'm just gonna kind of put stuff up against the walls and then hang a tarp there so any water will run down into the middle. Yeah, I found this garbage can full of wire, this garbage can full of noodles, and well, that looks just like noodles. Whole bunch of other stuff. Most of this I knew existed, but the one thing I forgot I had was all these welding leads. So that was cool to find. So there you have it. I've done this too many times now. I just keep on messing up. I hope everybody had a great holiday. We had a good visit home, but it was a lot like work. Just having to go around and visit everybody. We didn't get to see everybody we wanted to. Jerry was pretty sick for most of the trip, but we got to see a lot of people, and it was nice to go back through some of my old haunts. And as for getting back to it, I kind of think I figured out the insulation, so I'm gonna give it a try one of these, hopefully this weekend. We've got to do our Christmas dinner with our kids this weekend, so because we missed it with them because we were away. But we'll do our traditional hit up a dive restaurant and eat pizza and donaires. That's what we usually do on Christmas. We'll try that again. Anyways, I just want to say I appreciate everybody that was in my life in 2024. It wasn't the best year, but it definitely wasn't the worst year. It was rough. Like River having 2 surgeries, and that was quite a bit of out-of-pocket expense we didn't have and didn't need like that. But he's better now. Anyhow, you guys take care, and thank you so much for sticking it out with me for not quite a depressing year. I'm gonna try and make things better 2025. Hey, see you later.